We're kicking off the school year with the month of September. The goal being I can show finger patterns up to 10. September is going to be all about subitizing and finger flashing to 10, and we're going to begin making 10, which is a skill they did work on in kindergarten. So your warm-up is going to be finger flashing to 10. You can either put out a numeral card for them, which I think would be kind of fun, or you can just say the number. I kind of like to put the numeral card out because then you can see if they know it, and just flip, whatever number comes up is the number they show on their fingers automatically. So you're looking for automaticity. So if you see 6, they should show 6 like this, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most kindergartners were working on this all last school year. They could be a little rusty, but just go through that for like a minute, 2 minutes, just working on that with every single student. You can say the number, you can show the number, it really does not matter. Then you're going to subitize up to 10 with 10 frames. So the same type of thing, you're going to be flashing them a 10 frame and you're going to ask them to tell you how many dots. So if I were doing this, I would just hold it up and go to the next, hold it down, go to the next person, show them, go to the next person, show them, go to the next person, and have the other students keeping that number in their minds while they're waiting for their turn. So you could, if you need something a little more interesting, because this gets boring, you could have them write the number instead of say the number, and that way you get everyone practicing numeral writing as well. So if everyone had a dry erase board and then you show it quickly, I give it about 1 second and then back down. And hopefully they have got those solid. And the last thing will be making 10 with 10 frame cards. Real simple. You're just going to throw down. I like to do it in a 10 frame format because that's just great to keep reinforcing the 10 frame. It's such a big skill in first grade. So I make 10 piles. It doesn't matter how many cards are in each pile at all, because you're just going to keep flipping them over if you run out. So I don't think this deck makes perfect 10 pairs, so don't try to do that thing where you like hide a card and if they get it right at the end. I think there's going to be like one extra, but the whole concept is to just match pairs that go together to make 10. I've noticed that a lot of students they'll start with these lower numbers, and I'm not sure why. So I don't know if it's because it looks easier to them, but then they often struggle to get these to figure out that that's 8. So if you have students that are struggling to find pairs, I often will say, pick one that's almost full, because it's much easier to see how many more dots you need. Like here, it's obvious you need one more dot. That one would fit right in. So they just pick up 2 cards and then go to the next person's turn. So this is all you're going to do the whole entire month. You're just going to be working on 10, finger patterns to 10, making them automatic. And then at the end of the month, you're just going to check for those automatic finger patterns. And if you have any students that don't have automatic patterns, that's when we'll have to talk about that. If you have any mobility issues, like a student who is struggling with fingers, or they just are not able to show that many fingers, just check in with me or an OT or someone, and we'll try to think about ways that we can have them recognize those finger patterns, even though they may not have all their fingers or they might not have the mobility that's needed. So that's it for September. Easy peasy.